you buy Phoenix, you buy local. Yeah, buddy.
Hello, hey everybody.
Boo.
Ivan, hello, hello. I think maybe I may have made everyone upset with my go live notification. It is in fact a week until Christmas, so that's wild.
We're not sick.
Mostly, yeah.
I'm like a 95%.
I think I jinxed myself talking about it because now I feel like my nose is running a little bit.
Uh-oh.
But no, I feel fine. I feel back to normal. It's just feels like there's a little bit of demons left in the upper respiratory area, but I survived the weekend. Of course I survived the weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of catching up this weekend so that this week would hopefully run smoothly and then won't have anything to really worry about too much for Christmas break. That's the hope, at least. Which, speaking of, I need to
Last week was our
get to work.
all the stress from our Black Friday rush, right?
Yeah.
Most
Which,
of
yeah, this is the last Black Friday order. And hopefully, you know, this will get shipped out tomorrow, and hopefully it'll get to them for Christmas. I was thinking about this. I don't know. I randomly had the thought. I was like, man, I'm really glad that we don't guarantee like get it before Christmas by this date.
Only on Amazon Prime.
Because then we both get real sick and then can't go out anyways. And
Because there's only 2 people. Whoops.
there are no guarantees this time of year. I mean, a lot of companies will do that. They'll say, you know, order by this date and you get it by Christmas.
They have their own shipping companies and trucks and stuff.
Yeah. I think at some point someone internally, like on the team, asked if we'd be interested in doing that. We were like, no, bad, no.
Maybe if that person buys a truck and they personally do it themselves. $400F.
Also, I knew while I was doing it that it was a really silly idea, but I replaced the magnets and paper towel holding the PSU cords with some command hook thingies. I think it works really well.
Command hook thingies.
Yeah, you heard it here first. I think it sort of streamlines it a little bit and it's a nice little quality of life.
I'll see.
Well, I did use the Office PC to load Windows 11 on the drive from another computer because it apparently there's just like anything before 8th gen Intel isn't supported for Windows 11.
Pretty old.
Yeah.
Tech
So,
standards.
but like, if the drive already has Windows 11, then it'll work perfectly fine, and sometimes better than Windows 10. Apparently, there's like Someone had like a theory that it was there was like a hardware level security vulnerability,
Probably.
and that's why why Windows didn't want to support the older CPUs.
Most likely.
Which that's fun to learn, but
Is another good idea to upgrade.
why upgrade a
Theta.
computer you're planning on replacing?
Oh, both these are SATA. Interesting. Sega.
Okay. Well, yeah. Here, I'll. Or no, yeah. Not burn.
Are no guarantee. FedEx can't even guarantee. They're all that like weather advisory
Oh,
email
no.
or whatever. They're like, oh, sorry, shipments might be delayed.
Oh.
These are my beard hairs, man.
Gonna get to the point where I have to wear like hairnets.
Mostly like styrofoam.
Yeah.
The occasional 2 beard hairs.
We're probably like 50% styrofoam at this point.
Heard a rumor, but apparently starting in January there's gonna be no more 40.
No.
It's gonna be 40 Ti Super, 47 Ti Super, and 4080 Ti or whatever, 4080 Supers, whatever they're trying to do.
Gosh, dang it.
Man, they're not gonna do a 4070 Ti D Dragon.
It is wild.
I mean, they got to make sales in the Chinese market somehow, so tuning a 4090 to comply with government regulations is making idea.
But I mean, they immediately got slapped on the wrist. They're gonna lower the price too, right? What is that in response to?
No idea. In response to them banning 4090s, China. 4090D. They should have called it 4090 detuned instead of Dragon.
Like, are they gonna lower the price on the 4090D? Yeah.
I would assume so. I would hope so. But I mean, who knows? Maybe
Well,
not.
I mean, it'd be intended for the Chinese market anyways, right? So.
Oh yeah, North America's not going to see those. We don't want to see those. Those out of here. I'm not bitching about that. It's just bitching about the fact that they're doing that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I was just saying, like, it's not really going to be super relevant to us because of that fact.
4090 D2. I feel like we're gonna get blacklisted by the Just saying what everyone else is thinking, man.
I feel like for that to happen, they would have to know who we are.
True. Would have to have some kind of impact on their swimming pools.
Yeah. Besides, I mean, not a lot, but we do sell, or like comparatively, it's not a lot, but we do sell, you know, their GPUs, so. How's everybody else doing? Seems like probably busy.
Working or Christmas stuff. I've been busy. There's parties and people coming in town and old friends and holidays are busy.
Humanity, what's up? Hello, hello.
What's up, humanity?
How you doing?
Now, what's the next form factor? It's not the 12-volt high power. It's 12-volt. I think it's just PCIe 12-volt 6x2.
I haven't heard it too much about air coolers lower your anxiety compared to AIOs. Yeah, I mean, we talk about it a lot. Like, I can understand, you know, I don't know, it's sort of like such a low chance of anything really horrible happening that
Out of the thousands of coolers we've installed, I don't think I've ever heard about one leaking that we didn't cause. Because like I've definitely effed up and made a cooler leak, but
well, there, at Redacted, wasn't there one defective one where someone picked it up and it
yeah, but they like was
they yanked it?
yeah.
Well, still though, I think that's still defective because they shouldn't have
Yeah.
been able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that one, and then there was like a cooler that was damaged, and I guess I won't name names just in case, but I watched someone like try their hardest to like get
Swing it around.
a cooler to burst, and it was extremely difficult. You'd be surprised. Ooh, hopefully I don't butcher this. Yves? Hello. Over on YouTube. Welcome in. How'd the B-Day meal go, Pat?
Oh, yeah, it was good. Just all like my family. Good. I was busy this weekend. Big Christmas party, and then yeah, busy. Full holidays. I love the open bar. They're the best. All the free apple juice you want. I got glove.
Yeah, no damage on that?
Let's see.
The box had a bad
I feel like all the boxes have some sort of gash in them.
yeah.
They are protected pretty well.
We previously checked it, but it's hard to believe that it.
It's good that every way is like offset a couple inches. Looks good. Got all the little peggies. We're good. Fox took the hit. Shipping companies actually have a PC case dispenser where it shoots it off the truck.
I think they have like a contest, like discus, basically.
It's like sporting clays. It's one of those devices where they just pull it and it goes.
But it's not just discus. It's like discus, but they're also aiming for like a field of like spikes and nails and stuff.
For that herd of stampeding buffalo.
Yeah.
Get it right in front of them so they all trample it. Yeah. All good. No rear fin.
Anytime you're waiting for something that costs a decent chunk of change, your brain just loads up the Ace Ventura opener.
Yeah. There's a really funny post on our local subreddit here. It was the new like not anti, but like parking devices they put on your car. Like if you instead of a boot, it's like a big suction cup thing. It looks like an open book, a giant open book. They just put it on your windshield and it suction cups.
Interesting. Okay.
It's called the Barnacle, and then people were talking about just Ace Venturaing it like out the window, just driving. Because it's not the city that does it; it's like a private company and different laws. You can literally just drive on it around town, just Ace Ventura it. You don't have to pay the fine. It doesn't go against your like registration renewal or anything. If it was the city doing it, then they'd like hold your renewal hostage. And
Yeah.
but there's all kinds of things. Like one guy stole I guess they have SIM cards, but he stole a SIM card out of there. Had free internet for like a year.
What the hell?
Like they never even found out for like a year.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of. That reminded me of it, the Ace Ventura thing. Everybody found like a hack where they just turn on their defroster for like 10 minutes and it heats up, and then they just like slide a credit card under there and it pops the suction.
Yeah, like a suction device doesn't sound like the most here for trying to get someone to not drive a car.
I mean, I feel like the boot was pretty non-obsolete, like call it like future safe. but like something like that has liability that could like damage windshield. I just feel like that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Bad idea for the company at least. What do we know? We're just a tiny business.
True, we don't even know what we're doing as it is.
I don't even know how I got here. Pretty funny the name's called the Barnacle.
It gives a very like powerful image in my head, but it probably isn't how it actually is.
I mean, it looks crazy. It's just a big, looks like a big giant open yellow book. Just throw on your windshield. I forgot to do this. There's all kinds of things that people were talking about, like wrapping them in tinfoil and just like throwing them off. I think the main theme of that post was parking didn't used to be all paid for downtown, so it's like really promoting people not to go there, and like people don't live in downtown anymore, like not many people, because it's too expensive, and
Yeah.
all the big like firms took over and they control all the lands, the lots and everything. There's a lot of back in my days.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But I mean, what's the alternative, right? They have a couple free parking zones, and then
Everyone just tries to park there.
yeah, like the amount of people, it doesn't make sense. There's just too many people here.
I think as long as they try and like make it their price, because there's some places where you can park that is a pretty good price to park.
The highest I've seen is $12. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit for like the whole day, or for like for like an hour, or
I'm pretty sure it was for 2.
yeah, that's dumb as like. I think there's places. This
I've seen $2.
Don't quote me on this, but I think there's like places where you can do like $5 for the whole day.
I don't know if I've seen that. I've seen $2 an hour, which is pretty low.
Is it still free on the weekend?
I think some spots on the street are like just your normal pull off the road spot.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, who actually maintains those? Like, is it I bet it's some big company that owns the lot, obviously, right?
Well,
They're just charging for parking.
I have no clue. It probably could be anything, because I think it's just up to the city whether they take care of it or they let someone contract it out to someone.
I feel like if they really wanted people,
Because I can't remember what city, but there's like a city that, like a really big city, that has their like roads like held hostage. The city was having like a really rough time. They wanted money now versus money over time.
They
So
sold her.
they sold the rights to like
no.
the parking meters to a private company. The amount that they received versus like the amount of money that's being made by that private company is like and it's also like it was like a 75-year
Oh
thing.
my god.
And it's like gonna be over like in another like I don't know like 30 or like 50 years or something like that.
I mean, that's kind of karma though. Like they're
Because the private company like owns the meters, then like the city is like really limited on like what they can do when it comes to like changing the roads and stuff.
if they just change like they could do some law where it's like a maximum price or something. But
I'm not sure. I guess maybe it depends on the. Yeah.
that stinks. They set themselves up for that though.
I need to like. Which of the city officials got a separate payout?
Yeah, for real.
Can't remember the details of it, but it was like. It was really dumb. So bad.
Someone got a big Christmas bonus that year.
Like. Wait, let me see if I can find it.
Any like city officials involved in like getting that passed, they should go to jail for sure, because that shit's like. Or at least a public stoning.
Oh, it's Chicago. Yeah, it's Chicago.
Oh, dang. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Someone said, as a Chicago resident, I protest this by not paying for parking.
Hell yeah. Erica.
Richard M. Daly?
Oh,
Daly?
just self-incrimination. Sure, they'll be looking into that guy. If his tickets are paid.
Okay, I think it just popped up on screen. The deal ends in 2083.
My God. They literally signed their life away. Probably sign it like whatever. Like we don't have to deal with it. The next people will.
For some reason, I thought that this was like a long time ago thing, but
They're dealing with it.
apparently, yeah, I think it was like the 2008 recession. That's what they were afraid of.
That company capitalized on that. For Talladega Nights when he's like, autographs. Yes, ma'am, I'd love to sign your baby. That's what I feel. Sign it. What's worse is maybe they thought they were doing like good. But just...
Black Wolf, hello, hello. Welcome in.
Welcome. Believe they are part of the flock. Recognize that name.
Apparently, part of the story is that the mayor wanted to bring the Olympics to Chicago, and basically tried to like do a lot of like bribing or whatever. And
Sounds accurate.
when they lost the when they lost the bid for the like hosting the Olympics, they just started like panicking.
Sell everything.
Getting a new graphics card for Christmas, an Asus Dual RX 6600. Ooh,
Nice.
that sounds nice.
Yeah, I think we have one down there, but the FX and a power color.
Yeah.
Good cards.
Just really like the idea of the dual.
Well, for some reason I felt like I was putting it at 2.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised that we got 2 V5s.
This processor definitely doesn't need it.
You're running an RX 580, so it should be a solid upgrade.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, a lot of times just getting a you know, more modern, up to date card is gonna net you a bit of performance.
I remember going from like big jumps, and it's like, man, when you get that new card, like the graphics just look better. It's like,
Which
it's still 1080, like going from 1080p to 1080p, but it's just better looking graphics. It's like, holy.
I don't know if it was like installing drivers or switching operating systems or whatever, but part of the inspiration between jumping from Windows 10 to 11 was I was having an issue where Honkai Star Rail was being weird, and like it would max out at like 720p.
Tell it not to.
Like there was like no option for anything higher in the graphics settings. Really weird. wonder if there was some kind of bug locking in a mobile mode. No. I think, I mean, honestly, my biggest guess would probably just be I didn't have graphics drivers installed.
Oh no.
That was on purpose because
Definitely it.
well, like it was fine for like literally everything else. And the reason I didn't have it installed is because I just didn't want to use AMD's software, and then I tried out not installing the drivers, seeing how that worked, and like it worked out fine for everything else. So I just never installed the drivers, but this time I just installed only the drivers and not the software. Because you have an i6 6500, you think that'd be a good combo with the 6600? I have no clue, but
i6.
it probably. Oh.
Ryan likes to make up processors too.
My guess it'd probably be. I have no idea what the power on that is like, but probably be fine. Because you're just doing like gaming, right? I'm assuming. In that case, yeah, it's probably, you know, your GPU is really going to give you a really big jump in performance. I mean, if it does, if you do upgrade and then it's not quite what you would hope, then maybe, you know, start planning on trying to upgrade. But upgrading the CPU, you probably would not want to stick in the same generation, and you probably want to Oh, do you think 500 watts is enough?
Yeah, you should be okay with that. Go double check Google though. I mean, it sounds like it'd be okay.
Yeah,
I'm not sure though. Don't 100% me. But
might want to look into that.
they got all kinds of PSU calculators on Google and stuff. Dude, it's hurting for some of the recent games. Yeah, it is. It's pretty old.
Yeah.
Sure.
Great for browsing the web and stuff. If you want to do games.
Live.
I guess newer games I should specify.
The I mean, the newer ones aren't even really that expensive. I say that, but like, obviously it's going to be a couple hundred maybe to get motherboard and stuff. Motherboard, CPU, RAM. Looking at like worst case scenario, probably like 200. Maybe. A lot for a lot of people.
What?
What?
Gosh, dang it.
Oh, you installed Mac OS? Ryan.
Bad one.
You somehow installed
Get it.
Mac OS on a PC? How did you do that?
Yeah, 32 gigabytes of RAM is real good.
Ah. I mean, I would honestly just try to look for like a newer CPU, like 10th gen or something. Fairly cheap. You can get like a cheap i5. Already got the RAM. Oh, you could probably get a 12100 for like 90 bucks. They'll kick that thing's butt in gaming. By a pretty good amount too.
Yeah, people usually look down on some of the
People don't like i3s for gaming, and I don't get it. Like, that's a perfect gaming processor.
So this build has DDR5 at 3600. Ah, nope.
Build has 8,000 megahertz at DDR6.
No, it doesn't.
Close your eyes for 30 seconds and then open them.
This is what Pat means by I like to invent processors. I focus on very specific pieces of information, and I just kind of throw out the useless. Like i3, i5, i7, i9. It's basically useless information. You know, like, oh.
We just don't want you making up new parts.
Well, what if I want 32 gigabytes, 3600 megahertz, CL18 DDR5 RAM? In my brain, if it's like less than 4800, it's DDR4. If it's 4800 or above, it's DDR5.
They have 4,000 DDR5.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure it's laptop. Might even have lower than that. Might have like 36 DDR5, but it's laptop only.
Hello, so we were talking about it. I'm pretty sure I've been butchering your name.
Yeah, there's no I in it.
Yeah.
Saya sank?
Yeah.
Is it Saya? Saya sank?
Saya sank.
Saya
Okay.
sank. Yeah, I got it. That's what I've been saying the whole time.
Yeah.
We just had a little debate about it.
So I'm guessing what happened is a long time ago we had this conversation and you told me how to pronounce your name correctly, and then I misremembered what I originally called you that was wrong as what was right. So I tend to do that.
Tells you what he wants to call you.
Like I remember two options. And I can't remember which one was the right one. So like I'm pretty sure this one was the right one, and then it's the wrong one. Ew.
Do not collect $200.
Can't wait to get the email that your build is coming up. I love the work that we do. Well, yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Gosh dang, autofocus. I could give you your estimated build date, but it is a ways out, and you know so many things can change it.
Should be January 3rd.
Did we factor in like being closed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be January 3rd. But, you know, how many winter storms can occur between now and then?
Yeah.
North America might be completely closed by this Friday. Who knows? Well, FedEx might not even exist by Friday. We just don't know.
Okay, be careful, because recently I foretold the future, and I don't like it. I made a joke to my friends of like, because there's like certain anime where they had an adaptation, but then for whatever reason, the adaptation like ended or whatever, and then a new one comes out years later that like finishes the story, or like, you know, progresses farther. And I made a joke of like, what if that happened with One Piece? That'd be absurd, and it's just like, because anime is like almost, you know, or I mean, it's manga isn't done yet, but like, you know, it's getting there.
Manga.
And it's also like over 1,000 episodes. So but yeah, lo and behold, like a little while after I made that joke, there's gonna be a new One Piece anime.
All right. Got our first PC. El Syren.
Okay. Well, we're over it now, so, or mostly.
We got a white Harpy today. Oh boy, with a bunch of fans.
Yeah. Could be oh, here we go. Gingerbread Apocalypse Ballet plus Shipping Mall Santa. Okay.
Oh boy.
That
Has
is
a work cut out for him.
that is a lot of material to work with. I like it. Okie dokie. Okay. I am ready.
Okay. Got order 1289, 1289. 3, 2, 1. Lights. Bennies. Yes. Ooh, big front fan. Ooh, boot light. Cable managed.
Fan ramp. Let's go.
SATA data and power routed into your drive bay here if you want to add some extra drives later on. Let it power up again. It's doing its whole cycle. Big fan. Nice Syren. Glass has plastic on both sides. You can peel it off when you take out your packing material that we'll pack it with.
Don't really care for anime yourself, but the Netflix live adaptation of One Piece is Chef's Kiss, so darn good. Yeah, I try so hard not to be a little
Stinker.
gatekeeping fun ruining stinker. Yeah,
It's called a little stinker.
I haven't watched all of it yet, but it is a very good adaptation, and you can really tell that the crew really cared about it, and I really appreciate that.
Very appropriate build. 12400F, 4060 Ti, V-True V5 cooling it. Nice cool build.
Okay, and there is Flip.
Next one's got a little bit more fans in it. And it's a smaller case.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more rainbow puke.
Unicorn bleh. We love it.
Can you throw that on there real quick?
Really?
Not a fan of live adaptations, but you're glad if more people get to enjoy the characters and stories. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's basically how I feel about it. it did do a good job of like kind of representing One Piece decently well and bring it to a wider audience. I just with how like kind of stuff builds on each other, a little bit kind of a stickler for the details. Okay, customer emailed.
I found the most efficient way to open these NVCs. Quick at it.
Okay.
Nice little white build.
Yeah, they beefed this boy up. I like it.
Beefy Harpy. Harpy is called the Beefy. Ordering a pizza from Papa John's or something. Meat lovers.
Okay.
This is the meat lovers Harpy. Okay. People don't really go for white builds, and I didn't either until I, started building them, obviously. But now I love white builds. Obviously, like all white builds are different, but black aesthetic.
Okay, I believe that's correct.
I-20 13600K.
EDR 30, you betcha. They even got 6 terabytes Gen -3 NVMe SSD that's M.2 2340.
I-20 3-core.
10,000 gigahertz.
Stormtrooper build looks really nice. Yeah, that's what I like. Funny enough, I used to have, kind of nerdy, but I used to have a first order custom water.
Oh,
I had like a first order water bottle. That was pretty cool.
that's really cool.
Yeah, it was first order themed, and it was before the Force Awakens comes out. I got the first.
I'm not like a super big fan of Ava, but if I could, I really like the Asuka like Asus parts that they did, just because it's kind of like that red color scheme. They're probably an absurd amount of money. It'd be really cool to have some of those.
That. Yeah, I got tired of the life. Maintaining the system.
About the i3 thing from earlier, strictly perception, and you fall for it too. You always look at i5 plus when anyone's. No, absolutely. Like I completely understand. Recognize that. It's just
Obviously, it depends on the games, right?
it's like it's just useless information for us. We care more about the specific model, right? Like, whoop-de-doo, you can be an i7 all day long, but if you're just like an absolute like crap compared to maybe like the
Actually, that recent thing we had to deal with, someone wanted a PC and they're like, "Oh, this has an i7," but it was like an i7 from like 10 years ago. That.
yeah, we get stuff like that a lot.
Like, it was just marketed as an i7 like 3060 Ti PC, but it was literally a 10-year-old i7.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, why would I not get this i7 when you're offering, you know, like an i3 or an i5? And it's like 10 years is a long time. If you compare an i7 from 10 years ago to an i3 today, it's not even a contest. The i3 wins.
Yeah, that's actually where we took it was a 12100F and we compared it against it. It was like, man, it was like 50% faster, like single core, and it was bad.
Yeah.
All the benchmarks were like just killing an i7. It was an i3.
Yeah. And it's like when something like the 13600K is like so powerful, like focusing on the i5 in front of it is just doing it a disservice, and it doesn't make sense. A lot of it's not understanding the parts. You know, when Final Fantasy 14 announced new system requirement, a lot of people were asking if their i5 was okay, not a specific model 5. Yeah. I mean, wait. Because I know Intel's rebranding. Right? They're rebranding it to Core 3 and Core 5 and Core 7.
Not again.
But I mean, it does the exact same thing. It's not really changing anything. People are still gonna like focus on that. It almost feels like maybe it's just like a numbers game. Not as many people go for AMD, maybe. But it feels like when discussing like parts for AMD, people don't focus as much as on the, like R3, R5, R7. R9, as maybe some people do on like i7. Which I guess maybe like you could argue that more people who are like AMD fans are more like computer enthusiast type people.
Yeah.
I feel like the people who are like diehard AMD fans know a little bit.
I mean, it's like Apple and Android.
Yeah.
Most tech companies and stuff use coding and stuff.
Okay. You have a hard time with AMD's number scheme? I mean, I did as well, but it turns out it's really not that different. You have the like number out front indicating the series, and then you just have a bunch of stuff coming out the back indicating model.
It's the mobile stuff that you don't want to even get it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, on either side of the aisle.
They have all kinds of numbers that are just bonkers.
Yeah.
What is this? 8679X.
HQG.
Yeah, sick, man. How about it, you mobile users? Poo fan. Poo. Uh-oh.
I do an oopsie.
You get out the army of fans that are going into this thing. Big fan. Full fan supply. Gonna have 7. I'll double check that.
Well, because
Are they adding
it's
5?
they get 3 with included in the price, and adding 3.
Adding 3 plus the cooler fan. 7, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Is there only 2 up top? I keep on forgetting.
You can only put 2 up top. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 6 total case fans. Just check. In a widow case. I believe this one was a Christmas present also. I think I helped the person with this.
Okay. Hopefully it gets to him in time.
Yeah, I don't need this one because there's one included. Okay, now we're good.
So there's 1 extra fan that needs to go back?
Believe so.
Okay, well, give that to me, because we have one with where we took out a fan.
Oh.
Full again.
It's only, I need 5, and then there's 1 in the rear, and then, yeah, that's right.
This is extra. Do you want to?
Stack down there, behind that piece.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
A nice stack.
Okay.
All right. Put some fans in. I like shoving these fans into a small case, but a little more.
Okay.
Oh, Molex. Die, Molex. Like 3062.
Yeah. For sure this.
3X. You. This build really is going to have all the fans in. 3 cooler fans.
Yep.
It's so small and light. Love this game. Really fits in my lap. Sweet hinged panel too.
Oh. Okay.
Glad I couldn't get a white 360 Ti. That is the white tax. PC's gonna be full. Way.
I have a really good idea for the picture of the day. I'm trying to get this order started, but if I have to try and draw something real quick after the clip, I will. For this, before we end stream.
It'll take me a while. A lot of wires in this little case. Yes, I have to take the drive tray out to get the fan. Got it.
Throwing out the channel points for the fun of it, yeah. I was thinking about it. With us being pretty busy, I was thinking about maybe turning off some of the channel point stuff. I think we kind of got over the brunt of it, so
It's only two of us, have mercy. You get a zip tie or a twist tie. You get a twist tie overload. Ask them how many fans they wanted. All of them.
I like it. Dragon says Coggle. I'm gonna say that both Intel and AMD kind of suck at numbering their CPUs. Yeah, I mean it's
not fun for consumers.
things made way more sense when it wasn't just a random number and it was actually just how many mega gigahertz.
Exactly how BMW was, man. Because they had 325, like 3 Series 25, it was 2.5 liter. Or 328, it was a 3 Series 2.8 liter. Now it's got whatever they want. Whatever engine they feel like goes in there. Like a 340 is 3.0.
I mean, I feel like the thing about that though is that now with like boost clocks and stuff, like what, do you just put the base frequency? And even then, I guess it's a little bit, that may be a little bit misleading too, because you may have a processor that by the name it seems better because it has a higher base clock or something, but maybe that's not necessarily the case. I don't know.
Yeah, back in my day, we did that a lot here.
I knew what you meant. I was just messing with you because units are very, very important in physics, so I kind of pay a lot of attention to units. It's a side effect of the physics degree. a lot harder to enjoy some sci-fi stuff and
I'm sure.
easily get triggered by the word quantum and
I mean, that's any scientist though, right? Like any sci-fi, they're like, God, like this.
yeah, but like
My dad's the same way. He's a geologist, but he's still like very scientific mind, I guess.
yeah, I guess physics is just so like broad that I feel like it comes up more often. I mean, the thing that people recognize the most out of anything uh, having to do with anything quantum, Schrodinger's cat, it's the public. There's like the actual like Schrodinger's cat like thought experiment, and then there's what the public thinks it is, and they're two very different things. I mean, I've thought while I was like learning, I thought about what would be the best way to try and explain to the like average person what quantum mechanics is, and that kind of changed a bit as I went on, but I feel like it's not that hard, but at the same time it's not really straightforward either, because yeah, it's there's an entire line of thought because of the Subtle Knife series of books. Ah, yes. Um,
Cool whip.
kind of how he doesn't understand AI, he also doesn't understand quantum mechanics. I that's another thing that I kind of hate as well, is like I feel like AI has uh, taken on a whole new meaning just because of
Because marketing got a hold of it.
yeah, just it's insane. There there are a lot of things that are AI that have been around for many, many years that all of a sudden seems scary because people want to throw the label AI on it to make it sound like better than it actually is, or like new, because of the whole craze. Also a climate change denier, and all you think is old man yells at cloud. Oh boy. Yeah.
You shut up there.
It's hard when like your basic understanding of the world is so different from another person's basic understanding of the world. You don't even know how to like begin bridging the gap, and it just feels impossible.
Yeah, but just remember you're wrong.
Back in his day, he was a rocket scientist. Then he lived as a glorified bus driver.
1962, I was the head of NASA.
Interesting. Flew an Airbus for the last 10 years of his career? Oh. Sounds cool. Not? Okay.
You're wrong.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding. I mean, you're talking about like an airplane pilot, right? An Airbus as in like an airplane? Like the type of airplane? Flying planes isn't that exciting? Yeah,
Actually,
I get that, but you know, the idea of it for most people, I would include myself in that. I know that a lot of it is, you know, it's not like the pilots, you know, the pilots are more there to like in case of emergency type of thing, but
I'd much rather have a computer in control.
yeah, for sure. Okay. Do. Computers make fewer mistakes if done correctly. Yeah, and you know the planes have so many redundancies and stuff as well, and
Hey,
goodness. So you're done talking about that. Either of us play any good games lately, or how are Xmas sales going? So actually, Black Friday is like our like last big, you know, kind of sales event of the year. Funnily enough, a lot of people don't really aren't really interested in buying PCs around the Christmas time. I guess most people they get their shopping done, you know, around the Black Friday time. You know,
at least from what we've seen.
Yeah, at
the
least
big-
from what we've seen. Yeah.
Maybe the bigger companies make a lot of sales.
Which, you know, we currently don't have any plans for like a Christmas, New Year's sale, but maybe we should. You know, it's going to be a topic of discussion next like weekly meeting or something. But yeah. But
Yeah.
as far as playing any good games lately, doing a lot of being sick and then catching up and stuff like that. But I've been trying to here and there play Honkai Star Rail again because I really enjoyed playing that a while ago. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been enjoying playing that.
Tried to play a little bit of Diablo 2 last night.
Oh, Kragan, last stream was not great.
Yeah. Don't watch the last VOD.
I was having a hard time. I was having a hard time. I was like coughing and constantly getting up and going and blowing my nose and stuff.
I wish we could have rescheduled that day because, man, or have someone else do the work for it.
Yeah.
That was not good.
New Year's sale would be good. Grab orders from people that got some Xmas money. That is a very good point. So usually our next biggest like sale event is tax returns.
This adhesive they use.
Yep. Yeah, did you?
Uh-oh.
I can't help it. I just do.
Plug in. In there.
Guessing. Plus, the PCs being shipped out after New Year's aren't floating around with all the holiday packages. Yeah. When you built your computer, you felt better about spending money after tax returns too. Yeah, I think a lot of people, they just like to spend with their tax returns. They just really like to use that money to do some shopping.
Why are you doing this to me? Whenever I cinch it up, it just unplugs. Maybe 3 pins.
You get paranoid waiting for things this time of year with all the porch pirates?
A little bit. Yep.
Yeah.
Good. This guy then.
That's part of why we only ship out computers with we require a signature.
I look back. The sign for? No. Oh, well, it's your fault. Notice a lot of carriers are just signing it.
Neighborhood, a lot of people who hang out on their porches, garages a lot. Pirates. That's awesome.
Need auto turrets. Auto like
Yeah, like auto stun gun.
just electric fences for people. Like everyone has to have an implant. And if you step on someone else's property, you just get shocked. Like I just solved it there. That's the owner has to authorize you to come on their property.
One of the benefits of the neighbor running a semi-legal car repair business out of their driveway.
Nice. Always got eyes on. Think about it. Everyone had to have implants. And you just had like a mobile app where you had to like authorize people to come on your property.
That sounds like a good Black Mirror episode, though.
I mean, it's basically dumbing down those people that do that. Like, I'll tell like what those people are. I didn't say it. One more plug. All right, still got the. This ain't one. Fans. Oh no, I daisy chained. Still in this. I'm allowed to put the.
You're gonna say after hearing about what those poor critters went through with the brain chips, you'll pass on the implants? Oh boy.
Not just like a slap in the face of how people should act, though. Like, even suggesting something like people just should not be doing. You need to be like flicked on the nose, like just don't do that. If you act like a human, we don't treat you like something else.
Said we'll get our own personal mech units like the one from RoboCop.
Yeah. So like Ed 209 or something, or 201. Peacekeeping robot with like 2 tank rounds on his arms.
Steve, the thin mint's on the stoop. You have 20 seconds to comply.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Good robot. You have 20 seconds to comply, creep. fat hands in there. And connector.
Okay. Let's see about Weep. Wow.
E. Well, I know, because they're not labeled on this board. IO panel.
Okay. Wait. I have a really good. Sorry. I have a really good image in my head. Don't know if I'll be able to do it.
Perfect.
Oh man. Okay. Well.
I'm gonna get you.
You made it back in time for Christmas. Hello, Fourth Fox.
Nice.
Good to see you. Long time no see. See those feet sticking out from under the chair? Oh my goodness.
Eat anywhere.
Always gotta be weird. Why is it always gotta be weird?
Work for you.
CBP already asked FEMA to transfer some workers over to help them at the Mexican border. Scheduled to fly out on January 15th, 90-day deployment. Dang.
Is that the marker or is that your soul?
Marker. Yes, what's up?
Devs.
You're home for the holidays, Christmas at sisters, New Year's at brothers. Ooh. In between New Year and deployment, you're gonna help a buddy move. Dang, very busy. All volumes seem low today. Maybe it's just you.
Oh.
Maybe, because I don't think anything's been touched.
There's gonna be a day where I just redo the OBS.
I mean,
I feel like when I had to reset it up in my thing, I found so many little things just to like.
in Disarray kind of doesn't appreciate how, because we're quiet a lot. You guys appear to be missing a camera, by the way. Probably not. It probably just changed. Also a person. Yeah, Wells had to get a full-time job. So schedules kind of don't really line up at the moment. I mean, so I'll go ahead. I'll just run through it real quick. We have this scene, which I use to introduce stream and stuff, and I'm going to use in a second once I'm done with drawing the picture of the day. I have this for while Pat is assembling the motherboard and stuff. Then I've found that this one is a lot better for when Pat's building with the case, because you get to see what he's actually doing as opposed to just staring at the front of the case and you can't really see what's happening. Oh, we've always had that. It's just that whenever we first were like setting this space up, Buzz was like, no, I want it
I want it.
because I want to be able to like change scenes while I'm at the build table.
It was never used.
And it got used 0 times. So I was like, I'm taking it back now.
This is mine now. A whole lot of fun in a tiny case. I didn't mean me. Like I am having fun. Like there's a lot of fun, like fans. I like these builds. All compact.
Okay. I think the idea for this was genius, but I think my drawing skills are absolutely garbage. So you're really gonna have to use your brain for this one. Coggle, are you still around?
For you.
Always weird to see a MOBO still have the circular mouse port. Yeah.
Yep, always.
Well, the audio stuff makes sense, right? Because some people still use that.
It's important.
Do some companies still sell those items with the old ports? For mice, probably not. But like audio, I'm pretty sure still uses the same kind of connections and stuff. So okay, really quickly. Ta-da! This is the picture of the day. So yeah, Coggle redeemed picture of the day last stream. Me and Pat were just trying to survive, so it didn't work out too great.
Game was Don't Die.
So I proposed that we just save those 3 words, and then if Coggle did picture of the day again today, then we'd have a 6-word prompt for picture of the day. And so the final prompt was gingerbread, apocalypse, ballet, shipping, mall, and Santa. So how I chose to interpret this prompt is the gingerbread apocalypse starts by a shipping container being dropped into a mall, and in that mall there's Santa doing ballet. So these are the gingerbread men that start the apocalypse. Don't ask me how that works.
It's very dark.
And here's the shipping container that broke open after falling through the skylight. And then this is as good as I can do for depth and perspective and stuff for like shops and stuff for a mall. And you have Santa and some elves doing ballet on the stage. And it had to go on the 2nd floor because again, perspective and stuff like that, I I don't know how do. So I just threw it up on the second floor. Yeah. Was this everything you hoped and dreamed for, Coggle?
So yeah, that sounds like a nightmare.
Oh wait, what emote is that? Haha, hide. It's Santa looking scared. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna throw it back to Pat now, though. Yeah. There we go. Again, I think the idea, the picture in my head, brilliant. The execution, I can't draw.
Than what I could have done. Man, we still gotta squeeze a GPU in here. This guy fits.
Last thing, Gamer C was a good one. I did enjoy that. That was a good one.
And this is a big 3060 Ti. Holy. Like the old school 3 fans. Big. Oh man. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Oh. Another cable real quick. I can get in there. Oh boy. Be the PCIe's ring back. Oh yeah, there we go. That's not bad. Of course, it'd be much easier if I had. Click.
There we go. Special picture of the day in the books. We got alternate universe where the or whatever goes crazy. Snap, crackle, pop, just snap. Snap, snaps. Burgers crackle and pop. I feel like I just gave some Hollywood exec a bad horror movie idea.
Oh, it's coming. John Wick style. Time to die.
Did that Winnie the Pooh movie come out? I think
Oh,
it
yeah.
did, right?
Oh yeah.
That was weird.
Terrified children across the world. Oh, but
Do I happen to remember who was the first order? Like, so you said, okay, so you said specifically who was your first order. Are you talking about like the first order that I built, or the first order for Phoenix, or what?
Star Wars. This is a fully packed Harpy. 3-fan 3060 beef eater.
And I mean, like, yeah, we have like it'd be. I feel like it'd be pretty bad if we didn't like have. I mean, we have the information for all of our orders. You're trying to send whoever did our first order a plaque? No, send to us. Hang on the wall or shelf. For stream.
worried about this.
I'm a little bit confused. Maybe like just DM me on Discord the full idea. I feel like I'm getting bits and pieces and I'm a little bit confused.
Would it be weird if I zip tied the cables to the fan shroud or the PSU shroud? Worried about the connector. Look at this.
Going up into the fan. I don't think it's silly.
Really close.
Probably not a bad idea.
Just put one across here.
What would be the downside of it,
To
right?
get both of. Well, it's just not. I guess they'd have to get in there and clip it, right? If they needed to ever unplug it. But I mean, they unplug these and then.
It's not.
For. I don't. There's no way to actually bend these down.
I feel like it feels bad, but I think that's actually
I don't think
not
it's
a bad idea
unorthodox.
at all.
Not like we're gluing them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they needed to, they could just unplug these. Anyone across there?
What if the person that ordered it doesn't want their name/info showing on stream? They should have thought about that before Pat came up with the idea of doxing them. Yeah, obviously we do not share customer information. We wouldn't give out that information. Well, not everyone that orders from us has Twitch or shows up for the live stream. Like, you know, if you go through our clips, I will put who we built it for, their Twitch name, if and only if they like show up in chat and hang out.
I don't think that looks. Yeah, look at it.
Can't even tell.
Flat against the shroud. Just precaution, keep away from those triple fans.
A little, yeah, like I can only really, yeah, it blends in really well. I think that's good.
Yeah, exactly what I would do with my PC.
Yeah. If someone complains about that, then I mean,
Sorry.
either I'm missing something or it's literally not a big deal at all. And if someone is complaining about that,
I was just
probably
getting someone else's opinion because do some crazy things every once in a while. What I would do if this were my PC. Is a fully packed Harpy though.
I will also point out that our first order isn't necessarily our proudest order, just because we were still figuring things out back then, and
Also from a reviewer, wasn't it?
yeah, it was also from a reviewer, and then I'm pretty sure it got resold. So,
I mean, given what they said about it, it wasn't that bad. It was just our shipping costs, right? Actually, a pretty good review.
well, there was like some nitpicks and stuff, I believe. Well, it was like there was a bunch of stuff that by the time the review came out, we had already fixed.
Yeah. Little stuff too, like the shipping. Back, dude. Buddy. Oh man, not even a struggle. Look at that. Just barely pushing it and it lines up. Worked out perfect.
Oh my.
Hooray.
Were you wanting to do a plaque for yourself? That's kind of funny. It feels like the Obama giving Obama a medal meme. Yeah.
There we go. Look at that board RGB.
Nice looking case. Yeah, this is our most popular model. People really like the case, and so do we. It's really nice to build in. It looks good. Has really good airflow. Very good case.
Cram all these fans in there.
You don't have the info for the rest of them. You want plaques for milestones. It's also like
Ready for a turn.
not a lot of space that we could put plaques and actually show them off on stream. I guess maybe in the future. I like the idea, but might have to workshop it a little bit. Okay, for now, let's get this clip though.
I'll turn just up maybe.
Yes. So I added this.
Oh, it works now? Oh my.
It worked.
God.
Yeah, I fixed it so it works now, and I also, I was just doing like dim or normal. I also made it so I can turn off each one individually.
Oh. God.
Okay. Anyways.
Ready?
Yeah.
Order 1290 1290. 3, 2, 1. Oh, all the lights. Every single light. Top fans. Ooh. Rear fan. Front fans.
Oh, look at that.
Cables. Had to cram all those cables in there somehow. But I did it. Data and power is routed into your little drive bay here, so you can add one drive, I believe. One external. Ooh. Look at that PC.
Good.
Got your hinge glass here. Very easy. Makes it easy when you get your PC. You just open up the hinge and packing out. But yeah, don't forget you got plastic on both sides of the glass here, so you can peel that off. Magnetic close. Actually surprised I'm not getting any pushback from the cables on the rear panel. A lot of cables.
It's crazy that we're getting close to 1300 for the order numbers.
And this is a sweet PC though. If I had to build a PC today, it'd be about this size probably. I'm tired of big PCs. For me.
I will say
taking up too much space.
The first order number I think was like probably close to like 1017 or 1020 something, because we had to do like testing to make sure everything worked and stuff before starting. So there is no like order 1000 or like 1001.
That is a pretty Harpy.
Yeah, there's the clip. I hope that they come out with an updated version of the 011 Mini, because I think I kind of would like downsize in that.
An 011 Mini Vision. I'm sorry, I'm just not for the glass. Like, it is absurd to me.
I mean, I don't think I would ever choose that, but I mean, I can kind of like understand someone doing that.
Yeah. No, I mean, everyone's got their taste. Like, I don't like Unifans, right? So I'm weird. Sorry.
Next one is 011 Mickey. I don't think Disney would appreciate that.
Yeah. 011 Nintendo. I like this Harpy though.
Pretty good.
This was the 13600K, right?
Yeah.
Man, this is a nice Harpy. 13600K and a 3060 Ti.
They beefed this. I love it. I love it when people beef up the Harpy.
Technically, this is a 10-fan Harpy. Got 3 on the front, 2 on the top, 1 on the back. Cooler, that's 7. It's got 3 fans on the GPU. A lot of fans.
And no one counts GPU.
Yeah, 3-fan 3060 Ti is
Kind of crazy.
getting kind of rare, I think.
Yeah.
12-fan. Oh, 1 on PSU? Oh, you rascal.
Yeah.
But no, like 6 case fans. All the airflows. That on a hamster. Wheat.
It's gonna be interesting because it's gonna be hot because the 13.6 can power.
But all these fans.
All depends on that V5.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous of this piece.
It's very good. Okie dokie. Well, turn the light back on. A little tiny bit brighter.
RGB looks so weird on camera.
Oh, I did. Does that help at all?
No, it's just it's our camera. Swirl. The swirl is so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, we have 1 order for Wednesday.
On Wednesday and 2 Friday, I think.
Looks like it, yeah.
Double orders. I think we got the double orders out of the way.
Yeah, we did all the double orders. Really awesome, but also kind of scary just because it's...
We just packed them in there. Get all the builds out of the way for Black Friday. If Friday will be our last day for the holidays.
Then last day of the year, right?
Christmas Eve is what, Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, last build day for the year, and then we'll be back the 3rd.
We'll be back, yeah, January 3rd.
But we still got Wednesday and Friday, so.
Be the day that we come back for stream and kind of company reopening and stuff like that. And we're gonna go. We're gonna raid Steve again. Always a fun time. Always good to go check out and see what Steve's doing.
Yeah.
Always has something to do with some delicious food.
Good foods.
So yeah, let's go see what Steve is up to. Say hi, share the love. We're gonna get these gosh dang computers moving.
You're the customers for today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Thanks everybody for watching, hanging out with us, and of course that help support us by getting a PC. Okay, bye everybody.
See you Wednesday.